Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me as we're processing this very sad news about the beloved Gene Hackman. But by now you must realize that this news story is just about as bizarre as it is sad. Now, God bless his soul. Mr. Hackman, Gene Hackman, made it to the ripe age of 95 years old, and everybody doesn't make it that far, and everybody sure don't have the brilliant, masterful career that Mr. Hackman had. But what is so bizarre is that his wife, I heard reports that she was 64, she passed alongside of him. So Mr. Hackman, we can say that he had a beautiful run, 95 years old, and that wouldn't be strange. And maybe even the wife, that's strange enough for me. But the family dog, the family pet also died. We have three individuals dying at the same time. And deputies are saying in a statement, sheriff deputies are saying that there were no signs of foul play, or that foul play is not a factor at this time. I don't understand. I don't understand this strategy. It sounds like all signs of life in the home extinguished at the same time. So for me, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? For me, that sounds like the very definition of suspicion. And three individuals passing at the same time, that is all the evidence for me. I'm sorry, that's all the evidence I need that there was foul play involved. And it's not just because Mr. Hackman, Gene Hackman, is a famous individual, beloved. If one of your neighbors passed under these circumstances and the police came out and said, oh no, foul play is not a factor, you would not be having it. They can't tell us these kind of tales. And normally the family pet is the one running around tipping off the neighbors that something's wrong. Like a dog is going to be barking and they're going to know that this dog is not attended to or whatever, but all of them passing at the same time. I don't know if this is some kind of strategy from authorities, if there's a note, but even that doesn't make sense, because they could have used the discretion to say that this is an ongoing investigation, and we'll give you more facts as we discover them or they're made available. We know the drill. But Gene Hackman going out like this, it's just something just very, very wrong about it. And there's no day of the week that you're going to get me to believe that a household of celebrities or anybody else's, everybody's passing at the same time. And his wife's in her 60s. People have health struggles, people pass. We had the great Roberta Flack pass this week. God rest her soul. But if we heard the same thing, that the whole household, it doesn't matter if it's two individuals, three individuals, it doesn't matter. It makes no sense. It is suspicious. I don't know if they're trying to keep the public at bay, keep us from getting riled up, keep conspiracy theory stories tempered, but this is the thing that starts them up. And me, myself, I don't normally comment on celebrity passings, but this is just, it makes no sense. It's just too much. Now, who exactly is responsible for calling on this wellness check? We don't know, but we know that Gene Hackman has children from his first marriage of over 30 years, and may they find peace at this time. But I do wonder if these were seasoned officers going over there. Did they even know whose home they were going to? I mean, this man is an American treasure. But again, it wouldn't matter if he was a celebrity or not. How do you walk in a home and see all life distinguished and you think there's no foul play? How is that possible, man? See, this is upsetting. Does it? I know people are upset about this. Is this what would upset you if you just heard that your neighbor, just someone in your community that you didn't even know? It would make sense. You would wonder what kind of job. I don't mean to criticize law enforcement, but people make errors and they're going to have time to fix this. I just don't know what their strategy is, what their thinking is. You know, these kind of figures, they're beloved. It hits your heart when you hear these people pass, even though he was this mature age. It's hard to say goodbye sometimes, and that's why I don't like getting online. See, I feel a little touch. I get in my feelings. See, I would be by myself just watching Lex Luthor or the French Connection or Mississippi Burning. I would just reflect on Mr. Hackman alone or with friends. But this, putting out a story like this gets people upset. It gets people upset. And then this is the conspiracy theory starts swirling around. But what do y'all think? What do y'all think? I don't know who they sent over to this man's house. Neighborhood watch, some scouts. I mean, some rookies. In all this, I was really actually surprised to find that Gene Hackman was so seniorly looking. I still remember him. I'll throw up a picture the way he will always be in my mind, immortal like this. I mean, they don't make him like this no more. I don't think they make him like this no more. I know my English, I'm messing up English, but we still have some greats around. We need to treasure them. More details going to come out about this story. Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. Anybody could just go on and on about this man. This man is just brilliant. When Gene hits the screen, you know he delivers on the screen. Can you just imagine that this man was voted most likely to not succeed in his acting classes? I don't even know why they would have a category like that. This is insane. Law enforcement got to know, you can't upset the public like this. I just don't know. What do y'all think why they would tell us something like this? It's out. I don't like to criticize law, even though law enforcement, we know that law enforcement is not always perfect. But this, normally law enforcement, they're doing a great job. But this, come on guys, no. With law enforcement, does someone have a motive to do something against it? You know, it's just so much shade. There's so much shade. There's so many things going on. Everything is not what it seems. We also know that there's no official cause of death. And again, 95 is a great run. But his wife's life has meaning, and the dog's life has meaning as well. We could suspect that Gene died of natural causes, but all three of these, come on, that's just it in a nutshell. We're not buying it. We're not, come on, so come correct. Law enforcement, Santa Fe, Sheriff's Office, come correct, because this is upsetting. I would like to mourn in peace. And of course, through all of this, we are going to celebrate the life of Gene Hackman, but come on, y'all got to make 1 + 1 = 2. We need that. Just come on, let me know what y'all think. And we thank Mr. Hackman for all the work that he did. We want to also celebrate the brilliance of his wife, who was a great pianist, and understand what happened with this dog. We need the answers. Until I see y'all the next time, keep living your life like it's golden. Peace.